When I began to speak about, first, overwhelmingly trans issues, there was an immense cost in terms of attacks, sure, from fundamentalist types who, well, they call themselves fundamentalist Christians. We'll save that debate for another 2 hours some other time. And obviously getting at times some nasty emails from them. But the part that was the real surprise at that point at around 2000, given that our rainbow community was still very separatist, was some of the prejudice faced by a significant percentage of gay men and some lesbians, and some of the very hurtful, personal and transphobic, sexist, biphobic remarks were very, very surprising, to say the least. There was a reasonably logical belief that a group that experiences prejudice would not go and dump prejudice on another group that does it, but that was mistaken. Since then, I've learned how to deal with that better, in that I know now that my biggest value is diversity. So it's a great positive, but however, I know when it's challenged, it can hit a hot button on the screen. Yeah, so I had to learn to keep defusing those hot buttons, and to understand my values was really helpful. And then finally, later on, to be connected more to myself has been more helpful. So there has been that cost, and learning how to deal with it. It's a question whether there's a professional cost, in that I suppose, to be honest, I was never meant to be a corporate accountant. And I have to say that I haven't met too many people in their life who have woken up at 3:30 in the morning and said, "Hallelujah, my life's mission is to be an accountant." It doesn't have a ring to it. I think, as time wore on, and then particularly after 2008, I realised my purpose for being alive in this lifetime is to talk about, let's say, queer and similar issues. And now that I'm running more directly from my heart and soul, that is easy to do. So that theoretically there's a cost that I've given up a lot of income from working in the corporate sector, but it's not a huge cost in terms of mental health and well-being, and that I'm a lot happier doing queer advocacy. So they have been some of the costs of the journey that I've taken.